students, welcome back you all after a long period. Today we are going to discuss about surface chemistry, what is surface chemistry, how that branch deals with chemistry and chemical products. So surface chemistry is nothing but the branch that deals with the study of surface in material, metals, how the interaction happens, how the interfaces between the different phases, that is solid, liquid, gas, etc. So how the surface deals with it, what are the concepts regarding the surface, everything will be studied in surface chemistry. So there are two major topics. One is adsorption. One is adsorption and another one is absorption. We all know what is absorption. Absorption is, in technical terms, we will call this bulk phenomenon, whereas this adsorption is called surface phenomenon. So, adsorption means to absorb something, absorb the surface. When two surfaces come in contact, they will absorb that, they will mingle together. That is called as absorption. But in adsorption, the process is like the molecules are distributed. In adsorption, the molecules are distributed among it. They won't mingle. In adsorption, the molecules are distributed widely when subjected with another molecule. So that is the difference between adsorption and absorption. For in adsorption, there is a thing called as adsorbent. Only with adsorbent, this is a material. Only with this material, adsorption takes place. Only with this material, adsorption takes place. The substance which get this adsorption process is called as that one is called as adsorbate. So this the surface of separation. For example, I am having a square or something is touching it. This part, this little part, this surface part, this is called a surface of separation between two faces. This is one ball, this is one square. So this process of attaching this surface is called as interface. This contact between two faces is called as interface. With this interface only we will come to know whether the adsorption takes place or absorption takes place. Absorption takes place. So based on the interface, and this interface changes when it comes to phases. Interface changes when it comes to phases. So what are all the phases we know? Phases differ like solid, liquid, gas, as I already told, etc. So this is the basic thing regarding the adsorption and absorption. So there are particular characteristics for adsorption to takes place. What are the adsorption characteristics? If with regards to this characteristics of adsorption characteristics, it will takes place in all interfaces. It will takes place in all interfaces. If something, for example, gas and solid, gas, liquid, solid, solid, these are the different interfaces that come together for adsorption process, wherein in absorption only water will come in contact with the solid particle, only phase that can interlock. So this adsorption is a spontaneous process. This will happen within a second. It will happen spontaneously. So this spontaneous thing can be accompanied by decrease in free energy. Whenever the spontaneous of the reaction increases, whenever the spontaneity increases, spontaneity of equation increases, free energy decreases. This we have studied in thermodynamics itself. So so the Gibbs, you know the equation between Gibbs free energy, delta G equal to delta H minus T delta S. So based on this equation, the spontaneity and free energy characteristics, the characteristics of the adsorption will change. So another characteristic is whenever the molecules are the moment when the molecules are adsorbed, the randomness of the molecule attraction or disturbance, everything, the molecular contraction, expansion, suddenly it decreases. That is, the delta S will become 0 and T delta S will become negative. So this process is an example for this process is an example for exothermic reaction. Why it is exothermic reaction? We have already studied in thermodynamics that whenever we have T delta S is negative and delta S is less than 0, the equation automatically falls under exothermic. That is E giving. You know about this thing like exothermic, endothermic. Endothermic is cold giving thing. Exothermic is heat giving reactions. So hence this is this adsorption process is an exothermic process. Adsorption process is an exothermic process. And also adsorption is a quick process. Adsorption happens very quick. So adsorption is a quick process, whereas absorption is a very slow process. It absorbs very slowly. So this note the differences between absorption. If they ask in 3 mark, it will be very useful for you. Absorption means slow process, adsorption means quick process, and adsorption is otherwise called as exothermic process. So these are the some of the characteristics thing and information you have to note about adsorption. Now there are types of adsorption. What are the types of adsorption? Adsorption has two types. Adsorption has two types. First type adsorption is called as physical adsorption. First time adsorption is called as physical adsorption. Second type adsorption is called as chemical adsorption. Chemical adsorption. This physical and chemical adsorption depends upon the nature of forces acting between whether the adsorbent, it depends upon the adsorbent and adsorbate. So it totally depends upon the adsorbent and adsorbate, whether they are physical or chemical contact with them. So how we are like chemical adsorption takes place, and how we are going to see the difference between how physical adsorption takes place, how chemical adsorption takes place. So if it is a chemical adsorption process, if it's a chemical adsorption process, it will be a very slow process, and it depends upon the nature. Depends upon the nature of adsorbent and adsorbate. Adsorbent and adsorbate. Whereas in physical absorption, it is instantaneous. It will happen very fast. It will happen very soon. Whereas chemical absorption is very slow. It will happen very fast, and it is non-specific. It does not depend on the characteristics of the adsorbent or adsorbate. So the next differentiate between chemical adsorption, it is fast with increased pressure. Whenever the pressure is increased, the adsorption chemical absorption is fast. It cannot like alter the amount. In physical absorption, it is somewhat when pressure increases, the extent of the absorption increases. In chemical absorption, the chemical absorption increases when pressure increases. In physical absorbent somewhat increases when pressure increased. Somewhat increase when pressure increases. So another major difference between both the chemical absorption and physical absorption is that chemical absorption first increases and then it decreases. When temperature raised. Whereas in physical absorption, with increase in temperature, it will decrease. Physical absorption will decrease with temperature increase. Absorption occurs at fixed sites. In chemical absorption, it will occur only in fixed places or fixed sites called active centers. It will only happen in active centers. Whereas in chemical absorption, it will happen all sites. It will happen on all the sites. So, chemical absorption, this involves the process of complex and chemical absorption. It will formation of complex. It involves the formation of activated complex. Whenever a product is applied with chemical absorption, formation of activated complex. Activated complex compounds are formed, whereas here activation of energy is insignificant. Here the activated energy is appreciable with the formation of activated compounds. So these are some of the difference between chemical absorption and physical absorption.